Okay, so let's start with applying for PPD exemption first. Okay, so open up your search tab, search IFoA, login. This page will appear. Then go to this login site. Then go to my account. Now here you have to put your username. Now username is your registered mail ID with the IFoA. So let's type it first. Then your IFoA password. Now, if you have forgotten your password, then go to this forgotten password or username. Then you will get a code at your registered email ID and you can reset your password. Okay? But I would recommend all of you to please memorize your passwords throughout the time because it is used in your exam results login, during your exams, and applying for any exemption or anything. So please memorize your password or write it somewhere that is accessible or either save your password on the laptop only. Okay. So now let's go to login. Now you have login to your member portal of IFoA. Simple. Now we have to fill the PPD exemption. So go to PPD and there PPD home. Now here it is my PPD section. Now in this section you will get to know that how many PPD credits have you filled till now. You have to apply for minimum 3 PPD credits and 2 official hours of learning to get your degree as associate or fellow of IFA. Okay. Now from here you can track your PPD final sign off. From here you will be applying for a PPD exemptions. Okay, so let's apply for the PPT exemptions. Click on apply. Now, this is the application form that you have to fill. Once you fill it, you will get a confirmation mail that yes, you have filled this application form and it is registered with the IFoA now. They will check your application, track your application, and then finally give you a confirmation mail that yes, we have registered a PPD and yes, you are exempted from the PPD. Simple. So let's fill it. So click on PPD annual activity. You'll get a date section like this. Okay. Now you can't change this date. Okay. Because it is your last PPD time to the new PPD time. Okay. Then click on OK. Then choose your reason. Now your reason, you can be ill. That's why you not have covered the PPD's learning hours and PPD's credits or some other reason which you need to specify later. Parental leave. These are for mother or father. You were on parental leaves and that's why you couldn't complete your PPDs. Qualified associates, retired, that you have retired and you do not anymore need PPD credits. Unemployed or career break. Those who are on career break, who were working earlier, filling their PPDs, but now in this year, some year around, they are not able to fill their PPDs because of the unemployment or the career break. They are gonna choose this option. And as a student, if you're a student and you have not started working yet, then you will choose your university or college. Okay. So now once you use your university or college, they will ask for the, now you'll choose any reason, they'll ask for the document to support a reason. Of course, it is valid. So in the university section, you're gonna choose the college ID or school ID card. Okay, so go to choose file, then browse your file and select the file. Now your file size should maximum be 51 MB, not more than that. Usually the files are not more than 51 MBs, so you do not need to worry about that so much. But you have to choose your college ID card or your school ID card. Front photos, where a photo and your college ID, college name and your other details. Okay, then click on submit. Simple. I am not submitting it because my PPD is completed, so I am not gonna submit it. But you have to do it like this. Now let's explore other options as well. So if you are unemployed or career break, you do not have to give any proof. So you just unemployed, career break, click on submit. Simple. If you were ill, then you have to choose your illness reports, from which period to which period you were ill or your consent of your employer. Okay. If you were retired, No other document are required. So you can choose the option, the reason that fits you perfectly. Okay. So mostly for the students, for all the students, it's university colleges. And for the working professional, it can be any of the following reason. Okay. It's simple, I guess. Then you click on submit. You'll get a confirmation mail on a registered mail ID with the IFoA, and your work is done. They will register your request. They explore your application, they review it, and then finally you'll get another confirmation mail in 2 to 5 working days that yes, you have applied for a PPD exemption. As simple as that. I hope it is clear.